Peppers are one of those vegetables that has actually morphed into something entirely more interesting than it used to be. We used to actually just eat the big green bell peppers. People love them or people hate them. And then from the bells came the orange ones and the chocolate ones and the lilac and the red. Now we have this whole bunch of peppers that are actually ornamental. And they are very beautiful in the landscape or in containers because the peppers themselves are shiny, small, red, round, pointed, dark. This one is actually one that is called black olive. And one of its parents was black pearl, which looked exactly like it sounds, like a little black pearl. These are not, however, peppers that you're going to just pop into your mouth and chomp on because they're sweet. They're not sweet, they can be very hot. You also see how prolific they are in producing their fruit as the season progresses. And the fruit on this particular one goes from a deep dark red to this beautiful brilliant black. You can pick these and eat these, but most people don't do that. A large bushy sort of a plant, this is one that is going to take a bit of space, and just like all the other peppers that we grow, it's one that you're going to want to start in the greenhouse or in a cold frame early in the season. These are most definitely warm season plants, just like tomatoes. You want to make sure that you get a good sturdy seedling, get it in the ground. You may have to support it, and that is particularly true of the larger bell types or the ones that carry big heavy fruit. But you want to give it full sun, and like tomatoes, you also don't want to be sort of hit and miss on your watering. You want to make sure you give peppers enough water to be able to keep them hale and hardy and stop that wilting. The difference in the aesthetics of the plants is pretty obvious between that black olive and some of these ones that are actually eating peppers. The jalapenos, the Anaheims, those little peppers that are Thai peppers that are just bite your tongue off hot, the plants aren't necessarily quite as ornamental. You also might be noticing that this time of year, as we go almost into first frost, the peppers are beginning to show a bit of a nutritional deficiency, a little bit of leaf rolling, and whether that is in fact because the plants are on their way out or because of high temperatures then dropping to low, because of skipping watering a little bit when temperatures got hot, those are all conditions you'll see in pepper plants. They also can be a plant that is susceptible to blossom end rot. We see it mostly on tomatoes, but again, the same issues can occur in peppers, which are related. We also don't want to put peppers and tomatoes in the same vicinity year after year after year. So you want to alternate, but you don't want to put peppers where tomatoes grew and vice versa. One thing we also will see on peppers is sunburn or sun scald. And typically that shows up when we have gone from maybe cloudy period in the summer to blazing hot sun. It usually shows up more on the sun facing, the south or the southwest side, or the blossom side. So you'll see kind of this mushy or whitish spot on the pepper. You can actually trim that out and eat it if you choose to. Make sure you get that before it goes into kind of a moldy condition. Again, the peppers like it hot, they like it consistent moisture. You are going to need to fertilize or consider fertilizing, and understand that once that season starts to wane and the temperatures get cool, pepper production is going to stop.